Sean Jones, with a blend of raw talent and poise, quickly becoming a player to watch this season. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Kansas City Royals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Sean Jones. Tiedemann, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. And that drops in for a strike.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts, and right now it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
And that is out of play. The pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
With this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
1 out, bases empty. That to right. Burleson makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Curtis.
First and second, 2 outs. And now for the Jays, Ty France. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. On the ground to the left. Zips it across. They limit the damage here. So they get 3 and draw even. We head down. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Oh, shit. Excuse me.
On the ground to third. Knocks it down.
I'm safe. Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Curtis Meade steps in for the Royals. Runner on the move. In the air, left field. And that's the inning. And now Mason Wynn. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Up the middle, dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. Sean Jones getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a hit. Coming home. Oh, he botches it. He will score. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Runner at first with 2 away. Down to third baseman, Curtis Meade. Pickoff throw.
I've never seen this game play before. Seems pretty good.
2 outs. Runner takes off. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Handles, throws to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're through 5. Royals 9 and the Blue Jays 3. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Oh wow, this is a first.
1 home run already in this inning. They're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And he boots it. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and to the plate for Kansas City, Sean Jones. Almonte back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Santander settles under it. And he makes the catch. One away. Had a sensational showing in the win. Put together 3 hits, one of them a home run.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Sean Jones, one of the most exciting talents in the game today, is set to go. He's swiftly becoming a must-watch player in this league. It's the Toronto Blue Jays ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Sean Jones. On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they can't get the out.
PC Blue Bars.
Pretty quickly, no messing around right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a big
runner takes off. That one out to right. Strong. Makes the catch. And there's one down. Montero with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. One gone, runner at first. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. That's to third. It's in and out of his glove. Urias over to second, to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get 2. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least 1.
Jones.
Raising hands, raising hands, raising hands.
Two out, space is empty. On the ground to third. That's the inning. Royals go down. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, new inning getting started. Anthony Santander at the plate. Swing and a ground ball. On to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
One out, bases empty. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Nabs it, and there are 2 outs. Back here in Kansas City, we're at the top of the 8th. And now here is Miles Straw. Out to short. Jones. Over to first. And a quick out, number 1. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On to France. And they get the out. Now, Chas McCormick. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. That one to first. One at second. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Winning run at third. 2 down. Out to center. McCormick hasn't sized up. And that's the third out. Strand a pair. Still tied. 1-1. Now we go to the 11th. Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias. Out to short. Dives and keeps it on the infield. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the runner takes off for third. In the dirt, blocked. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him. Swing and a chopper out to short. On to France. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the... Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. Sends it to center, and this should be it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays strand the tying run on base to win it. Jones did well enough for them despite the loss. Sean Jones making his MLB home debut today. This crowd is ready to see the highly touted prospect put on a show.
Shake back.
Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Kansas City Royals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Stepping in, Sean Jones.
The shortstop.
Gotcha.
Hit on the ground to short. Straw. Gets it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. One out, bases empty.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
On the ground, out to short. Slings
Damn, man.
I
can't get a good hit.
And this shit, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
One down, base is empty. That one the other way. Fair ball. Around first, digging for two. And that's a double.
I'm safe. Don't worry about it. I'm safe.
So here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Now at the plate, Nick Lofton. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. In the dirt.
I'm safe.
Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the right-hander deals. Taps softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Nice at bat right there. Puts the ball in play and brings in a run from third. Now they only trail by 1.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. Out to short. Throws to first in time. 2 out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Back to the top of the order. Sean Jones steps in for the Royals. 1 for 3. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the.
Threw it by
Damn.
him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end.
So we gotta get this dub. Let's go, man.
0-1 now. Out to short. Into the outfield.
Oh, what the
base
fuck?
hit.
How?
First and second with 2 outs.
And they gave me an error for that. I watched the game
really
run.
nice game.
How's it going now?
Just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So runner at second, 2 down. Alec Thomas now.
I'm beating you.
Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. Out to short, Strong. Throw to first, ball game. And the Blue Jays win the last 2 to take the 3-game series. Jones had a decent showing in the
Oh, 1 for 3. I had a horrible game. 1 for 4.
Man,
I had a
let's see
horrible
our
game.
next game. I'll try low.
If there's something wrong with you wearing that outfit while you have a boyfriend, then can your boyfriend follow and like the pictures of girls wearing those same types of outfits? Right? Because we have to be fair. Right? We have to consider for our partners. So if there's nothing wrong with it, then there's nothing wrong with him liking those pictures. Right?
She brought up a valid point. If you're out there rocking that nice little 2-piece bikini, why can't you look at other females rocking the same 2-piece bikini? Ooh, that's a tough question to ask, guys. What do you guys think? First of all, if you really out there, dress like that, you put your man, and then you're in an environment with other people, man, watching clothes, only an expectation that I would. And not only that, he's looking at other females wearing that. You gotta look at other men that's looking at you. So hey, man, valid question. Y'all
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. A great night for baseball. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Sean Jones. First pitch misses. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Rips one to left. That's a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now it's going to be Spencer Steer. And a pitch. He's trying for third. Swanson. Not in time. He's safe.
Protecting with strikes on him and putting the ball in play. Speaks to cutting down the strikeouts, shortening up with 2 strikes.
Please like, comment, and share.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him. Danny Jansen.
We're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get.
Damn, I threw it to the wrong person.
It's an unlikely infield single.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
That one hit to right, low. Sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. Man at first, one away. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Out to short, Swanson. Whips it across. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Rays, Dalton Varsho. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1. Now it's going to be Sean Jones. On a line, base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. The relay to second, in there safely.
Waste no time there. Just a cookie
I got tagged out.
Those are the
Good
ones you
shit.
dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now the number 2
Good
hitter,
call, yeah.
Spencer
You know that was
Steer.
close.
The other way. Throws to first in time. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Royals strand a pair. So 2 away with nobody on. Spencer Jones next to hit for the Rays.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Throws across the diamond. And the inning is over. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the and the batter will be the shortstop, Sean Jones. Foul ball there.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
The shortstop takes the ball. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Varsho under it. He's got it. And that is that.
Fuck.
Jones did a good job in the win.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Sean Jones. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And just foul. Here comes a pitch. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory.
Damn.
Hauls it in, and there's one away.
I didn't even mean to hit that.
2 on, 1 out. Swanson
It's
digs
okay.
it.
We'll bounce back.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a ground ball.
That
And no
was
one
my
can get
fault.
there. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot.
They gave him 3
on
runs
this
for that.
pitch a little bit,
That's
but
crazy.
he got enough behind it to shoot it through
Go ahead
for
and
a
knock off
knock.
this
And
2-run
you'll
shot.
take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
First and second, no outs. Lofton will hit next. Runner takes off. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. Safe. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single. They trail by 1. It's 3-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. They limit the damage here. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Hard hit, base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. Now a great opportunity to at least tie up this game with something like a sac fly or an error in the infield, but another hit to the outfield could absolutely end it.
Runner on the go. Ball 4, and a run
They got
comes
that
in
time
to
run,
score.
baby. Okay.
Next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. Runner takes off. Torres. They get 1. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double play.
How about the other way?
First and second, 2 outs. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Danny Jansen. On the ground to short. Tosses to first, and that is that. So they strand a pair. Last half of the 5th. One out, runner at second. Jones now at the plate.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That one missed. One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the sixth. This one in the air right field. Low settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tags and will move up to third. First and second, 2 outs. Jones getting ready to hit.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
0-1's the count.
Way outside, and that's ball 1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Up and in, and that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Line drive, base hit right field. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. So up now for Kansas City, Nick Lofton. Runner on the move, ball 4, and a run comes in to score. 2 outs, bases full. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. To the right side, Torres handles. Over to first, inning over, and it could have been worse. Played pretty well in this win. 3 hits in this one, always respectable.
Strong individual day.
He was not calling.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the shortstop, Sean Jones.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that one hammered.
Let's go. Get it out of there.
Back there.
Throw a little shot.
It's a bomb.
Let's go.
He sends it out of here. It's 2-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One out, base is empty. Lifted in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Up the middle. Gets it to first. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Rays 4, Royals 3. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Gleyber Torres next to hit for the Rays. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first, and Gleyber Torres retired. Back to the top of the order now. And now Sean Jones. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball.
No, they just be giving them runs. Like, come on, man. It was just 3-2 be, it was 4-3, 9-7.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the second out of the inning.
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
So 2 down. Curtis Mead, the next to hit. Ground ball up the middle. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Rays salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Jones played well, but couldn't lift the team to a win. Had only 1 hit, but made it count with a homer.
I really like how he looked.
Before we proceed, I call Ms. Bautista. Ms. Bautista, did you hear the terms I stated to the court? Yes, ma'am. Agree with the state's request today. Yes, ma'am. You understand that Cook stopped charging current child support and current medical support to Mr. Vasquez. Yes.
Sean Jones is on a tear so far this season, leading. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Sean Jones. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Reaching for it and brings it in. 1 out, bases empty. Foul ball there. Jones hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2024. Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer. There goes the runner. In the dirt. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Runner goes again. That one the other way. And he handles it himself for the out. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Jonah Bride digs in for the Guardians. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Grounds 1 to short. And that'll do it. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Hard hit left side. slings to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Line drive.
PW plays Richard.
He'll throw to second. He's in there.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the game just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Rudder takes off.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
Not too much on CLE. Hard hands, medium dark skin tone face with tears of joy.
Back to first, double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. So they even it up here as we head for a good finish to this one. We look ahead to inning number 8. All tied up at 3. Back here in Kansas City, all set for the start of the inning. And now it's Christian Walker. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
They always let them. I'm not going to go on a 2-game losing streak. Come on. Let's get on base so I can knock a home run and tie and go extra inning. Let's go.
And a ground ball to first. Over to Freeman. They get one. And that's a double play to end it. Jones managed to keep the hitting streak alive.
If he can consistently put up games like this one.
I'm doing my job. What's going on with teammates? Let's tighten up.
Sean Jones currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today?
Shit. That hurt it.
One down. Sean Jones steps in for the Royals.
Team sold.
Yeah, they sold bad on that one. I needed that hit.
Hit in the air.
He got that one. They always give me that bad
He
hit.
got it for out number 2. 2 outs with a runner at third.
She got a drive anyway.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Cruz makes the play, and that will end the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We play 1 out, bases full. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and into the outfield.
Come on, too early. Too early.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Fuck.
Nothing happening on the bases, though.
Certainly
I
a
needed
strikeout
that hit.
situation right
Damn,
there.
I
The
just
infield
sold.
playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat.
Throw over to Prado, and a quick out, number 1. So they're all loaded up. Jones digs in now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
I'm gonna get a hit. I don't know about that. Let's go. Go on.
Across is the runner from first. It's now 10-5.
Let's go.
So runner at second, 2 down. So up now for Kansas City, T.J. Friedel. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a ground ball, and it gets by him.
Run it up.
It's offline. The run comes in, and it's now a 6-run lead. Next to hit, Sean Jones.
Drove in 3 last time up, and another chance to put something on the board here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these Royals doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one.
No outs, runner on second.
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
And now 2-2. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for a strike.
Damn, I just struck out.
Slider broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get hit by the umpire.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Alex Bregman. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it. The Royals take this one in a blowout. Jones strung that hitting streak out for another game. Drove in 3 runs on the day. And now the shortstop, Sean Jones. Fouled off left side. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So 2 down. Dylan Cruz will hit next. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
On the ground to the left. Whips it to first, and the inning is over. Runner at first with no outs here. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1 strike.
Out towards right center field. Brings it in, and there's 1 down. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Well, these Royals just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Got him swinging. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Grounder might be 2. Jones to second. What a double play that was. Inning. Now it's the shortstop, Sean Jones.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Right through there for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Swing and a ball
lifted. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there.
And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 7th inning coming up. So up next, Cedric Mullins. That one down the line. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and they tag him out.
Come on, you'd have caught the ball the first time, bro. We could have had a double play.
And welcome back to the ballpark. So bottom of the 9th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Sean Jones. Ripped on a line. Cruz puts it away for the out. 1 away. 1 away. The winning run at second. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creep it into my mind right now.
In the air, left field. Drops into the glove, and a couple of quick outs. And to the plate for Kansas City, Curtis Meade.
I'm always up in that. I was going to say the game, man.
Down to their final strike. And he grounds one to the right side. Bregman handles. Throw to first. Ball game. And the
I think I don't know 3 straight.
I think I did. To win it. Jones had a rough go of it in the loss.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for them to get a win.
I just killed my hitting streak. Damn! I was at 12 games, 10 and 12 games.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Sean Jones. Swinging a foul straight back. Bybee, a former Gold Glove winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Here's Jose Ramirez.
What are we doing with our lives?
Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Guardians 1 and the Royals nothing.
Thinking face, thinking face, thinking face.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And there's a ball. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That misses, and the count's even at 2. And that one is lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out. 1 out, base is empty. So in now for Cleveland, Angel Martinez. Out to short. Throws to first in time. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Waste no time there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. Now a pretty big
runner on the go. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Heading for the plate. The throw is offline. He's safe. It's 1-1.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So 2 down, and next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. And a pitch. Towards first, and that chance handled. He steps on the bag, and that'll keep more. 1 out, runner at second. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners.
They're on my behalf.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
And that is out of play. That was back up the middle, and it gets through. Rounds third, headed to the plate. Here comes the throw. Save. He scores, and it's a 1-run game. They get the tag on him, and that's the 2nd out. No outs, runner at first. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And the 0-2. Roll to short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's 2.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's Ramon Laureano.
Come on, man, let's get on base so I can get hit.
1 strike away. Hit on the ground to short. Abrams. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Guardians hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Yeah.
Jones could have done a bit more to
I
help
got
them
1
out.
game out of that series, bro.
Sean Jones is on a tear so far this season. So the go-ahead run at scoring position. Jones now at the plate. 8th in RBIs in the American League right now. On the ground to the left. Hamilton. Jump throw across his body. It's there.
I'm not
That's
a
a
weird
great
answer runner. Scoring position.
1 out, base is empty.
How the fuck? We in Boston. I hate Boston. Got that big ass wall.
Popped up.
Come on. That was a power hit, too. The way they did that, I think I was going to crush that one.
Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
No.
Holds it first with 1 out. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Flips it behind his back. There's one to first.
Come on, man. You got to be quicker than that. I mean, why would y'all make me do it behind the back fancy pass instead of rolling over and flipping the ball to the man?
Jones, 24 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And that one finds its way through, and that keeps the inning going. And the batter now, T.J. Friedel. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Go to second. And that'll end.
That's my fault. That was my fault.
Runner at first. Sean
And here we go again.
Jones
They up
steps in for the
3-0.
Royals. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Next pitch is outside. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And now 2 aboard. So up next, T.J. Friedel. Runner on the go. Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first. That ends the frame. No runs on 2 hits. David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Out to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Why'd they get him run? Why'd they get him run? Why'd they get him run?
Alec Thomas now. On the ground, right side. Nice grab. To his knee, the throw. And that'll do it.
God, motherfucker ain't losing shit. God damn.
Amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans.
Sean Jones is on a tear so far this season. Ready to go now, and the batter will be the shortstop, Sean Jones. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Runner on the move. This to center field. Fairchild racing over to make the catch. So, nobody out. Runner at first. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
The shortstop takes a ball. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Estrada gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a ball evens the count.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Fly ball down the line. Durant sizing this one up, and there's one down.
Come on.
Stuart Fairchild up next for the Red Sox. Out to short. Jones zips it to first. Got him. Sean Jones. Over 3 in this one.
2-man on, 1 out.
Many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
And he gets that.
Wow, why did I swing? It was already a ball.
Second and third, 1 away. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Slice to right, base hit, 1 run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away. And to the plate for Kansas City, Nick Lofton. The 2-2 on the way. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and it's now 10-2. And here is Vinny Pasquantino. The 0-2. Runner breaks for third. Bounce to the right. And there are 2 down. So 2 down. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And that'll load the bases. Two outs, bases full. So up now for Kansas City, Nelson Velasquez. Soft contact in the air. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So 2 on with 2 away. Sean Jones steps in for the Royals. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Fermin on second. Steer at first. 2 out of the inning. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Royals down to their final strike. On the ground at third, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Red Sox take this one in a blowout. Jones did well enough for them despite the loss. Had a single and an RBI.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game.
Now it's the shortstop, Sean Jones. Inside, and we're underway. Next pitch is outside. Line drive, hauls it in.
Come on, bro. You really made me go hit a line drive to this man like that, bro.
Get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball,
on the ground out to short. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Man at first, one away.
this is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play.
He makes the catch, and there's two down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Now here is Spencer Steer.
Be careful throwing him breaking pitches even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Priester checks the runner, and he's back in there.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary.
Hello.
This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that.
There goes the runner. The other way, makes the grab, and there's two out. Takes it to the back himself, and new inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the play, Sean Jones. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss.
Swung too late. Home run.
To the home run.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit. Pickoff throw. Back in safe. Really close. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a ground ball. That's the first out in the top of the seventh. One out. Runner at second. And next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino.
Try anyway.
To third. Tag. Got him.
Home run. Gotcha.
For the Red Sox. On the ground, a second, might be two. Safe at first.
Okay.
Make the play. Now here is Sean Jones.
Damn.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring
Let's see it.
this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Late swing, fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Double play ball to second. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Spencer Steer steps in for the Royals. Hoffman picks over, and he's back in easily.
Well, at least you got the pitcher.
What y'all gonna do about a home run hitter?
Out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Runner on the go. Ball 4. He walked in. And that keeps things going.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So bases all loaded up. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Into center. Base hit. 1 run is in. Ball comes in. Runner stops at third. Bases still loaded with 2 out.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now a huge at bat coming up as Bobby Witt Jr. steps in.
I will like because I like you.
Scott is just 1 strike away. This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. On the ground, right side. Stop. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Red Sox come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
I think I'm on like a 4-game losing streak, bro.
Yeah, the word that we're looking for this person starts with a G, even with an R. Y'all know what we're trying to say.
Listen to me right now. Give me the phone. I don't make you be like that. Do I disrespect you? No, you don't disrespect me. Do I disrespect you?
You're built different.
Sean Jones.
Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Sean Jones. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer.
I mean, it is true.
Here goes the runner. In the dirt, blocked. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And now a man into scoring position.
Did I get caught stealing? What the fuck is happening?
Runner goes again. Here's
Oh,
a
yeah,
swing
yeah.
and a drive left field, and he knew it.
By the time y'all helped me out, shit, I got tired of doing everything on my own.
He made him pay for that
Good
one.
hit.
And they grab the lead. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Misses the zone, and he gets
Why
it
did I
in.
swing at that?
Bye bye ball.
That was pretty gross right there.
Right.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike. So the lineup flips over. Digging in, Darryl Hernandez. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground to the left, Jones. Third out. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Hype him up, chat.
Perez back to work. Bounce to the left side. One up, one down.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Back here at Lone Depot Park. And here's the first baseman, number 7.
Women, but they want to be happy and consistent. They don't go out there and put all that stuff out there. All right? What do you do with that? Yeah. Look at this.
Swing and a ground ball. Whips it across. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Sean Jones. A swing and a miss.
Oh,
And
I've
that's strike
seen
1.
that go out of bounds. I mean, out of the strike zone. I still swung.
To third, Castillo. To first, and there are 2 down. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Biden.
The last half of the 7th. And here is Archie Branham. Out to short. Gets it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Back here in Miami, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Sean Jones. Doval back to work. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. Jones did well enough for them. Went 1 for 5 with a single.
Oh, Boog, not great,
But
not
kind
terrible.
we
Just
go
kind of
off
an
our
average
losing
game.
streak
Still,
shit.
always good to get a team win.
Sean Jones. Okay, all set to go. Now it's the shortstop, Sean Jones. Yeah, that's fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a foul out of play.
Come on, man.
Swings.
Why would I swing?
Well, I think he was ready on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
And it stays fair. 1 runs in, coming home.
Go three.
In to score from first. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Punched that ball down the opposite field line. Just barely able to keep it fair, but once it dropped in, he was off and racing for the triple.
Now the 0-1. And that one hammered. O'Neill going back on it. Gone!
Oh, let's go. Good homer. Good home run.
His first homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Good night.
Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the veteran outfielder, Tyler O'Neill. On the ground, out to short. And O'Neill is retired.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Back at the ballpark, and one of the things that's been happening lately, hot hitting as we take a look at the numbers this month. Jones, 24 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Popped up right side. Lopez makes the play, and there's one away. Back to the top of the order now. Sean Jones steps in for the Royals. Grounds one to short. Handles, throws the first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. So 2 down. Sean Jones steps in for the Royals. Foul ball. Jensen on at second with 2 down. High in the air, out to right.
Get out of the home run.
Makes the grab.
Come on, bro. Come on, man. Stop screwing me like that.
Jones
I ain't
with a
gonna
good
hit
game
that.
to help lift them to the win.
I really liked how he looked in this one. He consistently came to the plate with a solid plan, and it showed in the results. Nice job.
Sean Jones, back here at Lone Depot Park. Second inning set to go. And now the shortstop, Sean Jones. Garrett back to work. And foul ball. Jones playing up the middle at short, 24 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. And now the count is even. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The shortstop takes the ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Struck him out looking.
Struck out looking. God damn.
First and second, no outs. Tyler O'Neill, the next up for the Marlins. Out to short. Dive, and he's got it. From his backside, there's one. A sensational double play.
Well, off the bat, we thought that was going to be a single, not a double play. Just a great job. Dives, knocks it down, feeds it to the second baseman, and a nice turn around the bag. Really great job by those two.
Jones now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
I was in the right spot. I just chased it.
And now it's even up. And a big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Struck him out looking. 3 up.
How many hits do I am 0 for 2. I gotta get on base.
In the air, right field. And that is that. Make it 6.
Fudge.
And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Terrell Hernandez. On the ground. Jones. Throws to first in time. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. The shortstop takes the ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Line drive. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over. Absolutely smoked that ball. Really important at bat coming up now.
Runner on the go, Cabrera. They put the tag on him. Relay to first, double play. Next to hit, Spencer Steer. 2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. In the dirt. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out.
Well, this guy competes hard. You see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out.
So bottom of the ninth, stepping in, Luis Robert Jr. Line drive, and this might be trouble. It's a leadoff double, and the winning run is at second base.
Everything came together for him. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Now just one swing away from potentially...
That's all, folks. And again, please like, comment, subscribe, and share.
$1,200 to take a picture with him? Yeah, he's doing a lifetime motion. He's doing a field test. All right, he's checking the landscape out. All right, he's limiting the curve right now. He's putting signs on it, and guess what, man? Your girl is enjoying it. That's why she's paying that $1,200.
Yes, I can on you. You can book me at terracedates.com. I'm a barber in Los Angeles, California. I specialize in bald fades, straight razor lineups, straight razor shaves. I can give you a facial. I can shave your chest. I can shave your back. I can give you a Manzillion, and I can give you...
Adiha, good night. See you when I see.
Yeah, guys, y'all go ahead and be careful. This one seems like a setup. The girl gonna get bad too. As soon as that ball goes, as soon as you guys